Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I thought we'd do something fun. I've been shopping, so I have a little bit of an unboxing to do. I have some Happy Planner products I'm excited about. I've got some new paper for the Halloween season, spooky season. And I went to this great new fabulous store. For me, new to me, it's an old store, but I will introduce that store in a little bit. But I thought we'd start off with my Happy Planner. Now I do have to confess, I got into this already, so it's not a total unboxing. I've seen it, but I wanted to share my new products and then I'm going to use them. Yay! Okay, so first I'm going to bring in the Happy Planner. So I have a couple new things I'd like to do. First off, I ordered this weekly menu plan. It was on clearance. I didn't order it. I actually got it from Joann's, but this is on clearance. So I want to try doing some menu planning. I'm doing bariatric surgery upcoming, but I need to really get myself better about planning meals, and I'm hoping these will help. I'm going to slip them in my homeschool planner in each of the weekly divisions. I'm going to put this in there just to try. And so they're really fun. So one side it just says a weekly meal plan by each 7 days, and then this side you've got your grocery list to follow your meal plan. So this was a fun one. Like I said, this was on clearance for $2.47. So oh my gosh, that was a steal. And then these, and I threw away the package, these are budgeting envelopes. I'm not sure that's what I will entirely use them for, but they're beautiful little envelopes. They are for budgeting, so you would put cash in here to budget yourself for the week. But they're really fun. This one, Dream with All Your Hearts. This one is Collect Happy Moments. And this one doesn't have any sayings on it. It's just pretty floral pink design. So I'm excited for these because, again, I would like to do some budgeting, and I might begin with using one or two of these. But I also just like the idea of, in our homeschool journals, sometimes they're just little things that I need to tuck, and papers or stickers or something that I need to for each week. So I thought these would be great for that potentially, or coupons for when I go shopping. I was also thinking maybe I could just shove the weekly coupons if I find any in to go shopping with. So this kind of also, one of these is going to go with my weekly meal plan. So I'll have coupons in one, money in one, or both, and then, or, you know, we'll see. But for sure coupons to go with my shopping. So those are fun. I don't remember the price. If I find what I paid, I will let you know. Okay, so I got that. So this is a budget tracker from the Happy Planner, and I like the rainbow. So it gives you the date, category, budget, and how much you spent, the reality, what our weekly focus is, and what I don't want to spend on that side. And let me open these up so you can see the back side. I didn't open this package yet. Also goes along with my weekly meal planning. I want to kind of see how much I can track for that. Of course, I ripped the first page. So again, you can see this side, budget tracker, weekly focus, and then on the flip side, bills. It's got a place for your bills, and then any notes you need to make for, hey, you overspent, hey, watch what you're doing, or whatever I'm going to put in there. So this might end up just being in a new life planner for me. I am also going back to school, so this may become a part of my back to school planner that is my school to go back to college for, so that I can keep track of my bills and my college expenses. So that might become a whole new journal planner. Okay. Then I got really excited. I got some new stickers. So I don't have very many sticker books from the Happy Planner. I love them, but they are pricey. So even though I wait till sales happen, it's still just, they're not always in my budget. Budget cheats. So I would like to get more, but I just have to be cautious. I actually did just order a couple more because they had the big 25% sale, even off of sale items. So I did get a couple more sticker packs, and they're coming. They should be here tomorrow. So I'm excited. I'll do an unboxing for those. So this is for the big, that's what I use for homeschool, is the big but it can work in any. You can cut things down. You know, when you get ones like this, these can get cut down and used for your minis. So it's a beautiful, I love the colors in this. And we do homeschool, so this is specific to homeschooling, which is good because the teacher stickers don't always apply. They have lots of assignments and grading and things like that. And this has assignment pages too. And as she's getting older, you know, we're in 3rd grade this year, and assignments are happening now. This is the year where we're going to start getting into assignments that she'll have to complete. So it'll help me keep track. We also do have not a co-op, but there is a pod that I'm going to call a co-op, but it's just a pod of us that gets together, first interaction with the kids. We met during gymnastics class and just became really good friends. And we get to try to get together and do science lessons or just let the kids play. So this will be handy for that. So I'm really excited to have these stickers. Nature walk, we do those. We haven't done one in a long time though. We need to do one again. But you've got your history, your math, the labels. I'm not sure about as much of those. I'll probably use them just to use them. No school happens a lot. Play dates. As I said, we have the pod. Sometimes it's just a play date. So I really like this sticker. Reading. Again, she's got to be more into her reading this year. And then I love these. I wish they had more of these because there's enough for the year. They do change colors, but I love these because I like to number my weeks to see where we're at, just to kind of track. We school year round, so it helps me to keep track of when we're going to flip over. You know, we take a break and then we flip over to the next grade level. So anyway, I really love this. So this is the big Wake Up and Teach. So it's a homeschool specific sticker sheet. And lastly, what I ordered, I mistook this for a big. Didn't realize I was ordering a classic insert. I went ahead and opened it, and I'm going to use it anyway. Again, like I said, I'm going to school, and I believe for my school, I'm going to use a classic size anyway. I don't need the big for school because it's more for me just to keep track of some of the dates of when my finals and things are due, tests and stuff. So I won't have to put in as much information, but I do need to keep track of it. So I just ordered an extension pack. Again, I thought I was ordering one for homeschool because I was going to turn mine into a longer calendar, but that's okay. I'm going to adapt. I'm going to use, and so this is going to be a future planner video next week actually, because school started so this week, so I have to get this done for me for next week. So again, some of my half pages may just become a part of this because this is going to be my planner for me personally, as opposed to the homeschool based planner. That'll end up probably in homeschool, but it'll also end up on my other channel, CK Design Treasures. You'll find duplicate videos of some of these planner videos there, and this will be over there as well. But it is still school related, so I am excited for this one. So it's got Together They Created a School They Loved, which is true. I might cover that up because obviously I'm doing college in here. So it's got your monthly page, then it has goals, resources, prep, a quote, an inspirational quote you might like to add, and taking a field trip, attendance log, not necessary for my college. Obviously, we have a grade tracker. Don't really need that for college, so I might repurpose these sheets for an alternative. Reading list I definitely will need for college. There is certain books that is on my reading list that I will need to add to that, so I can keep track of what I need for what class. And there's a page and then a half a page for one. On this one we have, this is class, description, lesson overview, important dates, list of deadlines. So you get these two. Oh, and there's more. One there. So this might be good for the individual classes I'm taking. And then you're into the weekly. So then it has the weekly pages. I like how these are laid out because at the bottom it has projects, the week ahead, action step, key points to cover. This might work really good. There's only 4 boxes, So again, this will work better for me for college because I've only got 4 classes. So this is perfect size for me. And they do change color, but I do like that they're plain, so these will be fun to decorate. Okay, and then you have, I like this, so this can be like a brain dump, jot it down area, which that's probably what I'm going to use it for a lot. And we've got Home Sweet Homeschool. Again, I might cover these up just because it doesn't fit college for me, the courses I'm taking. And it just repeats. And you've got attendance log, but you could use these attendance logs for checklists of lessons, things like that. So everything else is the same. Then we have Teach from the Heart. And lastly, we have what we learn becomes a part of who we are. So it's very pretty, sedate colors. They're very peaceful earth tones. I like them. And that is the end of my pack. Other than they do give you some stickers for dates, co-op class, field trips, things like that. This one has the month, so I can date it however I need to, and numbers. Another quote, co-op class, and bullet points, things like that. So I can date this as I need to, so I love that. And that is all I have from the Happy Planner. So this is my haul. Like I said, I have a new one coming in. I have a few more sticker packs coming in I'm excited about, partially because I'm going back to school myself while still continuing to teach school, make videos. It's gonna get busy around here. I'm very excited about that. Set that aside.
Just wanted to jump in here and let you know that the rest of the video is mostly geared towards my journaling business in case you wanted to stop now. Just an FYI. Thank you.
Good sale through Joann's. So I've got 2 Tim Holtz stamps for Halloween. This is all going to be Halloween related now. So we have, I love this scene where it's the moon and the house, and you got the bats, the branches, and a rock. Then it says, I don't know if you can read that, something dreadfully wicked, double, double toil and trouble, a strange thing happened, things are not what they seem, lost in the inky darkness, in the middle of the night, and in the dead of the night. So this is a really fun, plus it has the background stencil, so you can see there. So here's the stencil, and then this is the scene all those separate stamps use. And of course, here's the text I just read. So this is the stamps, this is the stencil. Love this. So this is just the Tim Holtz Halloween collection. And I got 2 of those. This is another Tim Holtz Halloween. So there's words, you've got the stamps, and then of course you've got the stencil again. And if you look at the back, we have, aren't these characters funny? They remind me like the Monster Mash song. I think they're hysterical. Again, this looks like a cool wallpaper. Bats. And then the sayings are, someone say candy, trick or treat, foolish mortals, I put a spell on you, I don't bite usually, creepin' it real. I think they're funny. I love that. I love comedy with Halloween. I love the comedy with the spooky. So again, this was a Tim Holtz. So I love that one. Then Park Lane, I've got the 6x8 inch sheets for cards more than anything in my journals, and probably some accent pages. They're double-sided. And there is, how many patterns? 24 sheets. And you can see the dual patterns there. It's just fun. I like, this is kind of like a mid-century mod almost bat. I love that, very into mid-century. The candy cane back on that one. And then we have just a candy cane with the stripe back, which I love. Aren't these pumpkins cute? That is so fun. And it's striped on the back. Then we have the owls with this stripe on the back. That's fun. Then silver little skeleton, dancing skeletons. Or waving, I guess he's waving. And we have them in orange. And then on the back of those skeletons, we have this cute, again, mid-century mod mid-century modern type artwork. So I love that. It's very much my aesthetic. My house is decorated that way. Spider webs. Come on, Paige. With the orange background. Then we have witch's hat with the, I don't know, it's almost like a pixelated dot pattern background. Stars, and then it's just the flip side, the orange and the black star. Then more skulls. I almost said skeletons. More skulls, more of that mid-century modern style artwork of the kitty cats, black cat and jack-o'-lanterns. Then we have another spider web with owls on the back. That's fun, isn't that cute? And then we have our tags. I just have a black background on our tags. Boo, trick or treat, happy Halloween. So, book of spells. That might be fun for a little mini book for one of my journals. And that is it in that Park Lane Boo. It's just the Boo collection. So that one's fun. This is a 6x8. Then I have this one by Park Lane. This one's called Haunted Hollow. These are definitely on the spookier side. The other one was a little bit more cutesy. I have another artwork junk journal project coming up that this is more for junk journal as opposed to my planners, but they can work for both. The patterns are a little bit bigger for junk journal. So this is definitely a scarier design. So you can see, I don't know if you can tell. Oh yeah, you can see that. The spiderweb spirals, aren't those cool? That's just the background of this spooky paper. Creepy paper, I guess you could call it. And we have these skeletons. And then the skull and crossbone. Looks like a Jolly Roger there. It's very spooky paper, but I love it. Purple scratch, and then you have the bats and the snakes. There's that frog peeking out, bat. There's snakes on this one. Spider up there. And then, again, we just have a kind of a greenish background with the snakes and the bats. Love that. That is so fun. You can see lots of different skeletons, the animals, and then the skeletons with them. That's very cool. Ooh, spooky trees with a green scratch. Crosshatch. I don't know what you'd call it. This is textured. I don't know if you could see. Can you see the shine? It's almost like they're embossed, so they're shiny and you can feel them. This is a crosshatch. That. Then we have the spiderweb again. This is the embossed. It's embossed. You can feel the spider, and the spiderweb is all embossed with, I guess these are moths. Yeah, those are moths. Very cool. Love that one. This one. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that gold. It's a really deep gold with those vines. And then on this side, of course, you've got the bat, the spider, and the moth over here again. Very dark, but they're beautiful. There's just a beauty to them. Then we have just a nice vine. See that upside down there, I know. And the skull with the snake, that's a little creepy. Just frogs and vines on this page, on the back side. We have snakes with the crosshatch green backgrounds. Again, they're embossed. You can see the shine there to them. These ones aren't as hard. Like, you don't feel it as well as I could on the other pages, but they're definitely shiny. The skulls, see how they shine? But you don't feel it. It doesn't have as much of a texture as the other ones do. And then moths and spooky words. The back side. Yeah, it's like a little story kind kind of neat. Beautiful. So another spooky forest with snake backgrounds. Pure skeletons, just the skeletons. The gray background stripe pattern. These bats are embossed. Again, they're a little bit thicker. I can feel those a little bit more with the embossed bats. And it's almost like a rainbow tie-dye background with cross-hatching in it. It's really pretty. And that is it. Oh, except for, oh no, I missed some. These are embossed as well. You can see that with the spiderweb design, that same spiderweb design as before. And then we have our cards. So really fun cards. Some embossed, some not. Potion cards, basically. And a strip. Then the background is just this crosshatch design. And that is it. We only get 2 pages of cards. They're both the same. So that is from Joann's. They had a sale. So I got Park Lane and I got my Tim Holtz stamps. So lastly, I'm going to tell you, I went to this really awesome store in Portland. And they have 2 locations in Portland. And I had heard about it. We had to go up there for my daughter's surgery. And we had kind of looked up some options, my mom and I, to maybe places we could go for the 2 days leading up to her surgery. We had to be there for other tests and things prior to the surgery actually occurring. So we heard about this store called Collage, and it's an art supply store. It was amazing. So if you're ever in Portland, Oregon, check out Collage. So they have a huge variety of things. So they have a whole selection of these, but these, I see these in kind of similar in Michael's and in Joann's, but these guys had, or even Dollar Tree, but these guys had some different ones that I hadn't ever seen in any of those stores. So even though they're these educational crafts and painting crafts, they were different. So that was fun. And these were, we tried to buy like everything on sale. So this was like $2, $2.50 I think for that one. I'm very into vintage Halloween. So we found several, and I don't have the giant ones in here, but several of these vintage Halloween cutouts. I am Gen X, and this was what I grew up with. These were our Halloween decorations, was these cutout pictures. And these ones are fluorescent, and aren't those fun? The ones I have are giant. They're like life-size witches that you would hang on the door. But these vintage cutouts, this is Halloween to me. And it was really fun to see these, that they're coming back. So I got these, and these was $9. There's a lot of cutouts in there though. There is 10 pieces in here. There's 10 cutouts for that. So they're back a piece. So really fun. I can't wait. We're going to decorate our house this week with those. We found a little mini stamp set. Again, this is for my daughter. So those are a really fun find. And then they had such a variety. One thing I had found is we found these ephemera. Sorry. Gotta find my other one. There it is. So we had some, these are both different little ephemera. They're just called Bits and Pieces by Simple Stories. And again, look how fun is the vintage Halloween look. There's just some really fun pieces in there. And they're just cardstock. They're cardstock die cut. So there's not stickers. So if you want to stick them, you're going to have to glue them. But you can kind of see there's all the styles in this one. So you can see that. And then here's all the styles in this one. Love the little girl. She's so cute. So that is what I have for there. And $6.50. But again, these were on sale. So we actually got like a buy 2 get 1 free, something like that. And then we found They had some buttons. They had a few Tim Holtz things there, which surprised me. So I found, and again, these were on sale. This is for Christmas, but cute little mini flare Christmas pieces, 12 pieces there of buttons. So excited to use those. And they were on sale for $2.50. They have this amazing wall of washi. You cannot imagine how much washi they have. It's this gorgeous wall. It's all color coded. I had fun with the washi, let me tell you. It was so hard to not go crazy. Oh, here's another one of those Tim Holtz. That's the same thing. It was so fun. It was a really fun, it's a very dangerous store if you go there. Don't go there broke, because you'll be broke when you leave. So again, these were all on sale. And $1.47. Now they had some just pricey washi that I've never seen. So this is the style edit. You can see this is the, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these. There's my Halloween. This pretty, it's just pretty colors. And then let me go ahead and swatch these. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I have them all swatched out. So I'm gonna start with these first ones. I did these really long swatches. Actually, I'm gonna start with this bottom one so that you could see the pattern repeat. So most of them have a pretty short one. This top one has a really long pattern repeat. It literally starts here and ends here for the pattern repeat. So it's got a really long one. I didn't stick this one down. I'm just holding it up because I know this was kind of a pricey one. It was beautiful, but I don't want to lose it, I guess, the stickiness. So I don't want to peel the clear backing off. So it is a clear washi, and it has a multiple crystal sky, smart stone. The styled edit is who this is from, Stephen Rodrigo. So aren't these just beautiful, these flowers? I just absolutely love them. And you can see again, we have a really long, there's no repeat yet in all of this. So you don't see a pattern repeat. It just keeps going. So I love this one. It's beautiful. This is an absolutely gorgeous one. It's going to be precious to me. So, and it does have, it is meant to be like a vertical as opposed to a horizontal layout. So it is going to be directional, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And I love this one. This was actually a $9 roll that was on sale for $5, and it was a splurge because I don't usually ever pay that much for washi. So next we have this one, and I honestly don't remember the name. It didn't have a name on it. It literally had a $1.47 sale price on it. And it doesn't really tell me who it is. It just says travel. So I'm not even sure who that is. There's Japanese or Chinese characters on it, so I'm not sure. But it's just little I love and an underline, be busy with, today is, happy birthday to, this is, and it keeps going, thank you for. So they're like little phrases that you can put on different things. And they all have that little underline. So it's just kind of a fun little, you can cut these off and then eventually there's a repeat. Okay, so that's that one. I'm gonna pull that back off, and again, I'm saving that one because you might only get 2 of the happy birthday twos or today is, so I don't want to waste by swatching that and not being able to use it again. And I can at least re-glue these down even if I've used them once. That's what Barely Art glitter glue is for. This one is actually, it's called Daily Like masking tape, and this one is, it's a bird. What was it called? It was called Murmur Bird, and that's this one, which I really like the color of that. You can see these cute fun little birds. There's kind of like a string through it that's like a peach color. I probably should have put this on a white paper so you could see it better. Let's see if I can peel and then put a white background behind it. So can kind of see there. So you can, okay, you can you see the peach in there, the peach lines? You can see a little better than there, but, and then the green branch that they're holding. The peach is actually the outlines of the little birds. Again, you can really see it on this end one. So cute. So that was by Daily Like, Kind and Honey. So that was a very cute one. This one, again, I don't know who this is. The Make Things Happen. It was on sale. I think it was one of their project tapes, and this is like the leftover that they'd opened or somebody else had opened. So they just sold it. There's still quite, I mean, there's a lot of tape on there. It's still like a full roll. But I didn't have a brand name. So, but I love that. I just think that'll be really nice every now and often across the journal page. Just that big, bold, Make Things Happen. I love that. Okay. Lastly, oh, this is the Style Edit. I just found the thing. So this is the brown, the Style Edit. I don't know if you can see that, but it's the Styled Edit. Is who this washi tape was. Okay. So lastly, I have these Simple Stories washi tape. There's 5 tapes in here at 15 millimeters and 3 at 15 and 2 at 8 millimeter rolls, 75 feet total. So they kind of haven't swatched, but I wanted to swatch them big because I wanted you to see the pattern. So this cat, again, you can see him here. He doesn't show up again until over here. So this is a very large pattern. This is like a cartoon. You can't really see it that well, but it's really cute. But it doesn't repeat until way over here. So it's the full length of an 8.5 by 11. Almost the full length. This is almost 11 inches, probably 10 inches. Of course, the stripe, the spider web, you know, those are just fun additions. This one repeats fairly commonly. So it's like starts there, but it's got this every other one. The cat's backwards there, and then it starts over. So it's, again, a pretty long repeat. This one, again, starts here where it says Halloween. It goes all the way down. I just ripped off that little H for the Halloween here. So this is really fun. Love that washi tape. Okay, next. These are just fun. I'm a miniature enthusiast. I have a large dollhouse. That's a whole nother video. I found these adorable. This place, Collage, has just an amazing selection of different types of hobbies and craft. I love them. So this one, these are all just some miniatures, Faro Industries. These are all Faro. So I've got, these are duplicates. So I have this. Isn't that cute? It's a little quench root beer. You see that? And a little mug full of root beer. I had to get 2 of those, obviously, so I'd have a set. This one, also by Faro Industries. It is Pub Time Pretzels. And your ale right there. You gotta have your beer. Love that. This one's We Creations. This is a little box that opens, and I'm going to open it so you can see. This is so cute. I love miniatures. I'm very into miniatures. I make them, and I have a dollhouse as well. It's projects me and my daughter. It's an art kit. Isn't that hysterical? It's a little bitty art kit. Paintbrush. I think it's adorable. I love that little art kit. Gotta have an art kit for the artist. Okay. One more. This is Town Square miniatures. And just, these are actually book covers or notebooks. You can use them as covers, but they could also just be like school notebooks or whatever. You could take the covers off and redo something with them. But they're like little leather bound notebooks. That's cute. You could draw pictures on there. Okay. Creative little details. I've got my crystal ball. I've been looking for one of those for a while, and I absolutely love it. Okay. And lastly, this is ice cream. box of chocolate ice cream, and a jug of milk. I love miniatures. Again, those are all on sale, so they're all, I didn't pay more than $2 for any of them. They had a great selection of embossing powders, and I found a range of those, so I'm really excited about those. Oh, I found another miniature. I missed one too. They had these great little bins of stuff there, and this was in one of the bins. They have like just a, like the old fashioned where you'd have nails in the hardware store, and they're the big metal trays that are divided up into like a pie shape, and there's like 3 of them. And they're just, they have these things full of postcards, full of, if you go online, you'll see it on Collage Art Supply in Portland. But they have these little miniature bottles, and yes, it opens. And then one more miniature, you know, because of the world we live in, you always need some hand sanitizer, right? Okay, back to what I was showing you. So these, they had a mica spray, again, on sale. I read everything on sale or clearance. So there was a really nice, I think this was only $1. And it's a Ranger Distress Mica. I've always wanted one to play with. I don't have any, so that gold, again, with coming into the Halloween season with planners, it's nice to do, and journals, it's nice to have a little of that. Some new embossing powders. This is a holographic one by Ranger. Then there's a red. These are $2.50. I paid $2.50. So then a red embossing. I've only recently got into embossing, and I love it. Silver. I just love the detail it adds. And this one's a copper. So I already have the pad. I probably need another one, but I already have it, but I love it. And I just realized I missed a washi. I missed a washi, the little bumblebees. This one is a thin, I paid full price for this one. It's $2.50, but they were so cute. Who doesn't? And it's called the Bay Series by KG, I think. Not sure about that logo. If you know what it is, you tell me down in the comments, because I don't know if that's KG or Cowie. I'm not sure. B series, but I love bumblebees. This will be for a spring journal, but I still had to get it because it was on sale. Okay, that is the last of my washes. All right, not the last of my miniatures. I keep finding them. Little potatoes. Those cute. $1.97. It's amazing. From, you know, $5. Clearance bins are your friend. And then we're really into Halloween. So I found these. These are, and I'm really excited to try these this year, because we're going to do a Alice in Wonderland theme for our haunted yard walkthrough. And of course it's Alice in Wonderland, so you have to have a black light. But these are UV black light reactive, but it's a water-based, and it's a vegan face paint. So I'm really excited to see how well these do in our black light area. So we have the pinks, the blues, kind of a putty color. This is the sponge. There's more of the putty, white and orange. So I'm really excited. They call this one invisible. This is like an invisible one. They call it invisible. So that's going to be interesting. It might, I'm really excited to see how, I've never had this type of stuff. If anybody's ever used this, please let me know what you thought. I'll let you know down the road what I thought. So like I said, this was a heck of a haul. I found just a huge variety of stuff at the store. It was fantastic. I have 2 more items to share. Kind of boring. I got some charcoal white pen. I love doing charcoal art in my art journals. I haven't shared them yet, but I do like doing it, and I've always wanted some white charcoal, and I just happened to find it there on sale. And then this is something I'd like to try. It's sealing wax to melt. It's a copper sealing wax. I think this will go really well with my Halloween journals. So again, this is to try. What I want to use is my stamps. I have certain stamps that I think I'm going to experiment with coating them like in a petroleum jelly or something, so that this doesn't stick to it. I'll practice with like an older stamp first to melt this, and then just use a stamp and see. Instead of doing like a sealing, you know, like the round seals that they would do on envelopes or something like that, I thought maybe just if I just did one of these little guys and maybe just coat it with something first before I pushed it in the wax so it doesn't stick to it. I'm going to experiment. I'll let you know. You know, some of these stamps are really old, so if I damage it, it's not the end of the world. You know, I'll pick ones that I don't use anymore to practice with. So that I'd give that a whirl and I'll let you know. So that is the end of my unboxing video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know it was kind of a long one with a big variety of options and opportunities of new fun projects I'm excited to try. Halloween season, miniatures, art, you know, journals and more. So overall, this was an expensive day at Collage. There's a few other things that the other person at my party bought and we just put everything together. So it didn't end up being over $100 for all of this from Collage, but it was great. So we had a great time. Anyway, next time, if you have any questions, make a comment. I read the comments. May not always answer all the comments, but I do read them. So please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And we will see you next time. Bye.